Planet Dolan. From the cause of bad breath to what the first thing on the internet was, we answer some of your most burning questions about life.
Hello there. My name is Shima, and I'll be reading out the questions and answers.
I'm Danger Dolan, and I'm here to blow your mind with truth.
Blue Rave asks, why do people tie and throw their shoes over telephone lines?
These are thrown up there by quantum physicists to let regular people like you and me know that there's a glitch in the world nearby. Be it a hole in the pavement that might make you slip under the world, or an animal with ragdoll physics that started to spaz out everywhere.
In most cases, seeing shoes hanging above you is just a random event. But depending on where you see them, it may indicate an area controlled by gangs or a place people deal drugs. But it could also mean that someone recently died or graduated from a school. Luke for Smith asks, why do some people have freckles?
Those aren't freckles, they're just drops from that cordial you were drinking before. Just let me rub them off. Really stuck on there. Alright, just relax. I'll get them off. It's okay, I got this.
Having freckles is a sign that you have a fair complexion, a trait usually passed down through families. Freckles occur because you have less melanin in your body, a chemical that protects your skin from sun damage, which is why it's especially important for you to use sunscreen outdoors. Dolan, can you put some of this sunscreen on my back?
Sure thing. Alright, just relax. I got this.
Yushimatsu's Home Run asks, who was the first person to discover milk?
No idea, but if it was me, I'd have a hard time explaining how I figured out where milk comes from. Guys, I swear, I just fell near the udder, I grabbed the first thing I could see, wasn't doing anything, nothing weird. I squeezed the teat, alright? Some milk fell out, it ended up in my mouth, I don't know how. Long story short, it's delicious.
There wasn't a single person who discovered milk that we know of. It's simply an ancient practice that began with agriculture over 8,000 years ago. It was popular in Europe and the East, which quickly led to cow breeding when it became clear that some cows are better at producing milk than others. Rocket Minecrafter asks, what is the distortion of a black hole called and what does it look like?
This is what we call in the music industry dubstep. What we do is throw coins and old broken toys into a black hole where it gets crushed into the size of a pea. We record the reverberations and then remix it into a song.
In the middle of a black hole is an infinitely compact mass known as the singularity. Outside that is the distortion known as the event horizon, which messes around with space-time until strange things begin to happen. For instance, if you throw a clock into the event horizon, it'll appear to freeze in time. But if you jump in with the clock, time would appear to flow normally, though you'll be stuck there forever.
Shima, I can't move. I'm stuck in a black hole.
Actually, that's just some gum stuck to the bottom of your foot. In fact, that's your gum. You stood on your own gum?
I'm sorry, is that illegal?
No, but it is stupid.
Don't judge me till you walk on my shoes.
I can't. You don't even wear shoes. And even if you did, they'd still be stuck on your own gum.
Humph.
Marco Ahawatzi asks, what is faster than light?
A good time. Here I am at a party with some mates. Everything's going well. Then I blink. Time flies and I'm 100 years old. But when I'm hungry, I'm waiting for the pizza guy to show up. Time grinds to such an absolute glacial momentum that by the time he shows up, I've died of malnutrition. Again.
According to scientists, the speed of the expansion of the universe will eventually outpace the speed of light, but that doesn't mean the stars themselves are moving that fast. It's more like raisins on a loaf of rising bread. The loaf is expanding and the raisins are just moving with it. However, the motion of quantum-level particles has been measured at 10,000 times the speed of light. That's ridiculously fast.
You know what else is ridiculously fast? Me! Oh yeah.
Cephas Red asks, what are the prime causes of bad breath?
The more lies you tell in your life, the worse your breath becomes. The only way to make it smell nice again is to keep telling the truth, which is why I am always minty fresh.
Bad breath can be the result of a few things. Leftover food stuck in your teeth, bacterial activity, tobacco, dry mouth, or even illnesses that affect your breathing or stomach. The best way to combat most of these is just to brush and floss your teeth while eating a balanced diet.
Shima, can you bring me a magazine or a book or something? I still can't move.
Here, I got you this.
Looks stupid. Ooh, pictures!
Do penguins have knees?
They do. In fact, penguins are extremely tall. You just don't see it because they keep their legs folded and wrapped like a lawn chair under their fur, which is why they look so fat. If you ever managed to catch a glimpse of them in their full height, you'd be lucky to reach their kneecaps.
Despite their waddling walk and short legs, penguins do indeed have knees. Their upper leg, the femur, is really short, so when a penguin is standing, their knees are covered by their feathers. All it takes is a quick x-ray to see them. Darian LeBlanc asks, what was the first thing on the internet?
I actually found the answer to this while browsing a forum the other day. There's apparently an encoded video message sent by the USSR to their undercover Cold War agents, detailing an assassination plot on the President of the United States. Oh, there's a link. I didn't even know that. Oh.
The first message sent over the internet was sent from the University of California to the Stanford Research Institute on October 29, 1969. They tried to type the word login, but unfortunately the network crashed after the letter O. So the first ever message sent on the internet was low. Ooh, Dolan sent me a link to the next episode of our show. I wonder if... Christopher Gannon asks, how do caterpillars become butterflies?
They hit the gym. They cut white bread out of their diet, take protein supplements to beef up. Eventually, after their sweat congeals into a solid cocoon around their whole body, they eventually emerge with a powered-up golden carapace to become a super caterpillar. Butterflies, just flying rats that aren't related to this process at all.
After fattening up on leaves and other vegetation, a caterpillar wraps itself in a protective cocoon and releases enzymes to digest its entire body. Within this caterpillar soup, though, there are groups of cells that survive and begin rebuilding the mush into a butterfly. Carlos asks, why do certain people get acne and some don't?
Because some people survive bear attacks. Don't hide your face wounds. Be proud. Shun the normies with their unscarred faces. They haven't experienced life. It's 2016, you haven't survived a bear attack? Ugh.
Acne is generally caused by bacteria called Propionibacterium acnes. These bacteria live in the pores of skin and can cause red swelling. However, only 2 strains seem to consistently cause acne, while there is one that actually keeps the skin healthy. So those that don't get acne probably have the helpful P. acnes living on their skin and vice versa.
Hey guys, this episode was a last appearance by Shima. We recorded this around about March and it's been in production since then. Now a lot of you have been asking, where Shima's been. She hasn't been on Twitter or her own channel or anything like that. And the simple answer is we don't really know either. We know that she's safe, but she's stopped talking to pretty much everyone. So unfortunately she won't be appearing in any more episodes. At least at this point we don't think she will be. I would just like to politely ask everyone to respect their privacy. And if you see any other comments on other videos asking where's Shima, just let them know that we're not really sure. And if we do hear from her again, I have sent her multiple messages, then we will let you guys know. We're really hoping to work with Shima again. She's a really amazing person, she's an amazing artist, and she's a really good friend of mine. And it really sucks that we haven't heard from her. That's about it. If you want any more information about this, always feel free to send me a message on Twitter. My handle is TheDDGuides. It's on screen now. As a personal request to you guys, I would not advise asking all of us where Shima is. It's been really hard on us. We do really miss her a lot. Anyway, that's it. We've got more episodes of Super Planet Dolan coming. Regardless, we now have Melissa and Doopy and quite a big cast of Planet Dolan now. So we're going to keep swapping people in and out and just have a bit of fun. Anyway, later guys. Stay safe.